Face reveal. Face reveal.
Face reveal. Face reveal. Eric, the Dooo, welcome back to this channel.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm honored, man. Thank you so much for asking me to be a part of this.
Thank you for helping us, helping Jason Becker for this Jason Becker fundraiser. It's
Absolutely.
awesome to have you.
I'm honored.
Jason Becker is a guitar legend, composer. He's still working in music right now. He recently released an album, Triumphant Hearts. He composed music with just his eyelids. But before that, he was shredding the guitar in a way that we can never probably get to that level.
Yeah, at like 15, he was better than we'll ever be. So, yeah.
Yeah. How did you discover Jason Becker?
I had heard the name for years, but I didn't really check his stuff out until I started seeing my audience request his stuff a lot. People are like, "Yo, you gotta play some Jason Becker in a video." So I'd say about a year or so ago, I started checking out all of his stuff. The Perpetual Burn album, and I covered, I think it was Altitudes that I covered. I covered that crazy sweep section.
Nice.
So it made me realize, man, I gotta step up my sweeping game, bro. Best sweep picker arguably ever lived, man. Jason Becker.
Do you have a name for the people that really like your channel, what they do?
I think they kind of named themselves. They just kind of call themselves dudes. I never really had a name for them, and they kind of named themselves. They're just dudes.
Wow, we have a lot of dudes here. Oh, you met a lot of different characters on Omegle. Still spending hours on that thing?
Well, I used to spend a lot more time than I do now. I used to post them more frequently. I've got it down to about once a month to keep kind of my sanity. When I go to make one of those videos, I will spend maybe 10, 15 hours on there in total recording time, because you got to sift through a lot of people that don't really want to hear you play guitar, a lot of people with short attention spans, and a lot of freaks.
So you did a video with Davey 504, which was a really cool video, the battle on Omegle. Did he tell you how many dicks he had to he watched? Did you discuss about how many penises you guys probably seen recently, the last month or so?
We actually haven't had that conversation yet. Even in the short time he went on there to look for me, I'm sure he saw. I'd say it's probably like 1 out of every 10 people is a wiener. Wow. So it's a pretty bad average, I would say. 1 out of 10 is not good odds.
Do you think there are people that will look and say, this is a weirdo playing the guitar on this? I mean, who cares? Can you just do something more interesting?
Oh yeah, I get crapped on like all the time. Some people think it's stupid. Some people think I do it to like show off. A lot of people really enjoy it. Like a lot of people will be like, "Oh, play this song," and they don't expect you to be able to play it. You can play it for them. You make their day. But a lot of people have. I call it kind of like the TikTok generation attention span, because they want to hear like maybe a 10-second snippet. If your song is much longer than that, they skip you. Yeah, definitely not everybody's for it on Omegle.
What's the average time you spend with someone, like playing the guitar for them?
I cut it down a little bit in the videos, but as soon as they hear you finish the song, they're like, okay, I'm moving on. I'd say a minute or 2 tops. 2 minutes is kind of pushing it. Unless it's like a fan, then they'll stay with you for like forever. Make a Herman Li Omegle video. Go on there and shred DragonForce for people. People would probably think it's fake, because there's a lot of people who will go on there with like fake simulated cameras. Somebody might think it wasn't really you. Sometimes people don't believe it's me. They think it's like a fake cam or something. But I'd love to see a Herman Li Omegle video sometime.
Okay, so what's the best time for me to get on then? I
would say sometime in the evening, like 6 to 10 is usually when I try to go on. Too much after that, most of like the normal like people kind of have gone to bed. And then the weird people who want to just kind of stay up and snort crack on Omegle, that's the people you'll run into past about midnight or so.
Ah, okay. Well, I will keep that in mind if I ever gonna do one video. So this is like the big thing people talking about, you're a virgin. How did that came about, this conversation? Why did it even get started that you're a virgin?
Okay, it's my fault because I started memeing on myself for it. I play with a group of guys. We have this little group called the Goons, and that's kind of where my gameplay stuff happens. And we got a podcast, a little group thing going on there. We all kind of rag on each other for different things. My thing is that I'm a big virgin boy, and it's completely true. Although we meme about it, and that's totally fine. It's whatever, it's my choice, but I kind of play it up a lot in the videos, and I make fun of myself for it all the freaking time. So that's why everybody in the comments, in my comments, is always like, oh yeah, Dooo plays guitar for these girls on Omegle, oh yeah, but he's still a virgin, blah blah blah, that kind of stuff. It's all over the comment section.
this is a weird thing, right? Because if you do go on a date, and when you do, I don't know if you do, you're gonna tell me. What are you gonna say? What's your job? I mean, you can't say expose your identity, because when you break up, I don't know, or something, you gotta tell me something about that.
You know, I haven't really had to cross that bridge yet, so I haven't really given it much thought about to, like, you know, obviously it's like a first date question, right? Like, so what do you do? And I'm like, I watch men jack off on the internet for a living and try to play guitar for them. You know, I don't really have a good answer for them. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really quite sure how to explain what I do to people.
But you can't really say you're James Bond. So, say you're a musician, you're a session musician. To be honest, saying you're a musician is kind of...
Does that sound cool?
It's not cool. If it's... Most people, they might find it's cool, but professionals, they kind of think, oh, man, oh.
Yeah, you say you're a musician, they're like, oh, okay, so you broke. Yeah. You know, I think that's usually the assumption.
Yeah, I would say you're a video editor.
That is true. I'll probably just tell them I'm an influencer and just honestly just show them the channel and then just let them make a determination on how they feel about it from there.
But they might out you. They say, they did the do, you know?
So I gotta live like this like, Batman double life. And I have to live like the secret life from the person I'm dating.
I think you have to stick with that for a while. And I don't think you should ever go public. I think it's kind of cool that way.
Oh yeah, I have no intention to. A lot of people think, because I'm coming up on the big 5 mil, a lot of people are like expecting the face reveal. I have no intention of ever doing it, so.
Will you do it for $1 million?
Nah, probably not.
Yeah, $1 million
I like
not
the
that
anonymity.
Much these days.
Probably not for $1 million.
It's not much these days. And chat, by the way, I haven't seen the dude's face, so don't ask me.
Nope, I hadn't shown him. Nobody's seen it.
So if you do get on a date, you gotta let me know what went on. I'm very curious how you're gonna get your way out of that one.
Dude, as soon as the date's over, I'll call you up and we'll talk all about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you ever felt like doing some kind of endorsement or anything kind of thing? It's kind of weird, you know, the man with no face. How does it work?
Oh, I would love. That's definitely on the bucket list. I just don't currently have like the contacts. But if I ever did, yeah, I'd love to have like an Ibanez or a Music Man. Those are like my kind of 2 favorite brands that I play. So, I mean, I'm sure we could market it without the face reveal. I mean, people just like know my torso. So when I was dressed up as a whammon on Omegle, people still just recognized the torso. So I don't need to show the face for the endorsement. The coolest part for sure is getting a signature someday. I would love to do that.
Do you think your audience, they're more into guitars or more into your gaming stuff?
I'd say it's kind of 60-40. It's like 40% gaming, 60% guitar. I mean, the Omegle videos just kind of hit the YouTube algorithm really freaking hard for whatever reason, which has never made any sense to me with like the kind of stuff that's on there, because YouTube likes to share like advertiser-friendly stuff, and I mean, like, what the hell is advertiser-friendly about Omegle? But so that's definitely always kept my guitar stuff above. No gaming video is gonna hit the algorithm like Omegle. It's some sort of voodoo magic. I don't understand it. YouTube sees an Omegle video and just like, yes, send this to everyone.
You have picked up like 2 million subscribers on YouTube the last year or so?
Yeah, I had a couple videos just go everywhere. So it's been 2020, like, as crappy of a year as it was, like, because I guess I couldn't go outside or do anything without catching diseases. So I just kind of like put my head down and just worked more, and it really paid off.
Wow, because I spoke to like Stevie T. He doesn't go out anyway ever, so for him it's been the same. You actually have like a normal life, you know, like going out and doing stuff.
Generally, so my life I wouldn't say is like drastically different. No, I'm not like some kind of party animal. I mean, I have some people I hang out with in my town and stuff like that sometimes, but like, yeah, it's not like COVID. I'm like, oh my God, life is so different now. It's just kind of like I just spend a little bit more time inside. That pitch shifter was funny, yeah.
Yeah. I got a few things here. I got the... got the hand wawa. How does dressing up as a girl affect your stranger retention rate on Omegle?
Oh, everybody wants to talk to me when I'm a woman. Like, a woman guitar player, too. They're like, oh, this is so rare. I've never seen a girl playing guitar on Omegle, really. Maybe once, maybe like 1 or 2 times, and I've been doing it for like 4 years. So it's definitely like a more rare thing. I see tons of dudes doing it. They definitely stay until I hit them with a, I'm like, oh, how are you? And then I hit them with the, hey, oh, yeah, I'm a dude, and then they're gone. They definitely hang out for a lot longer.
You've changed your voice, you disguise your voice at the same time, right? When you do the girl thing.
There was this old school YouTuber named YouTubeable who doesn't really post these things anymore, but he used to do a similar thing on like Xbox. And he would go on there and just talk like a girl to people, and then he just hit them with the, oh, I'm actually a dude. And so that's kind of where I took the inspiration from. I was like, let me just do that on Omegle. I don't know how believable it is. People seem to believe it on Omegle for the most part.
Do you make funny faces when you play guitar? Because no one can tell.
Oh, absolutely. Like, if I come up with something that sounds cool, I'll record it on my phone so I don't forget it for later. I make weird faces. And I do this thing, too, that is really weird, and you can hear it in some of my videos if you listen really close. When I start to do something that's, like, alternate picked, I start to make a sound with my mouth that's like... I don't know why. I don't know where it comes from, but it's super weird. So it's just my brain melting and trying to cope, I guess.
Well, you're lucky you get to hide it. I got no, too late for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, if you want to unlock the special character of the Dooo with a paper bag on his head, so he has to shred with no eyes, we're gonna reach it at 17k.
Oh, I think we just hit it, boss.
Shit, did we just hit it? What have you got on your head?
Nothing yet. Here's what I have brought from the kitchen.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, am I gonna do paper bag? Apparently I have to do paper bag too. Right, we did it. You guys made us do that.
That is not too bad, actually. I thought that was going to go a lot worse than that. So,
we're going to take a break and we'll be right back. All right, we'll see you in a minute. We'll be right back. Are you the dude? Can you play Thunder Strike? Hot Buns?
Oh my God, Skip! Skip!
What's your name now? Are you still the dude?
Easy one would just be Erica, I would think.
Hi, Erica. Welcome. I'm Hermaya. I'm pretty kawaii, though.
Face reveal. Face reveal.
Face reveal. Face reveal.
Oh my God, you're beautiful. Let's see the full outfit.
Tell me if you're gonna swipe left or swipe right, okay?
Hey, yo! Damn, girl. Okay. 100% smash, bro. If somebody had told me that one day, when I started making YouTube videos, if somebody had told me that one day I'd be on your live stream and we're both dressed as women and we're shredding, I would have told you to get the hell out of here. There's no way, bro. This is the pinnacle of my career.
Yeah. Woo, thank you M&M Creation on YouTube for making that track for us. Thank you Eric, the Dooo, for coming here.
My pleasure, man. Thank you so much for having me. Awesome opportunity. I'm so happy to be a part of this.
We'll see you next time. Thank you again. Dooo. We'll see you later. Wave goodbye. Kawaii goodbyes. Ciao.
Bye, chat. Bye, chat. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.